Everyone, welcome back to Mockingbird Yarn Studio. I'm Paige.
I'm Elaine.
And we are here to show you how to use a yarn winder. We had a viewer who had requested us to show them how we use it, how we wind our yarn. So we're just going to do a quick little demonstration and show you what we do with our yarn. It depends on, how you're going to wind it on how your yarn comes. If you've bought yarn from the yarn shop and it's in a nice big loop, then you definitely want to wind it. You can do it by hand, but you got to have somebody else hold it while you wind it off, and then you're winding it in a ball. It's difficult to wind a cake if you want a cake by hand.
This is what we use. It's a WeLinks hand operated umbrella swift yarn winder. Comes like that. It's very easy. Comes assembled. You don't have to do anything. And one of her comments, the lady who commented that she would like to see this, we don't use those big fancy things. I know they're popular. They're in all the stores, and I've been to many stores, and they've used a variety from what we have on up. They all do the same job. So this one here I bought on Amazon, and it was $15.35 plus shipping and handling. You could probably find another one that's got Prime included on it. And this is what you need for the
shank of yarn.
Yeah, the shank of yarn. So what you do is you attach this to a table. Usually I have this at this end and we have the other part way at that end, but you wouldn't see it in process. So we had to move them closer so y'all can see. And this has got like a little push button when it wants to work. There we go. And you just kind of pull it up. Ow! That was my finger.
And you're going to
You can lower it to
get your yarn
all the way around.
Okay.
And then straighten it. Pull it up until your yarn is taut.
And that should be good.
And then you're set. This locks it in place down here, this little lever. And we find
where our little end is. Let's see here. Where's my... There it is.
Now you found both ends.
I found both ends. Okay. I'm going to stick this under here so it doesn't get tangled. There we go.
Yeah, if you get both end pieces, just wrap it under and it'll be there for later.
There's two little slits on the end of the winder, and this is cake winder, and you're just going to kind of set that in there, but first you need to put it on the threader. So we're going to put the yarn through the threader, and that's going to hold it in place. You're going to secure your yarn through the slats, and you start out slow. Get it going. And don't go too fast. I have gone too fast, and the cakes will come shooting off of the winder, make a big mess, and you got to unwind it all, and then put it back through.
Yes.
So we're just gonna.
If you go too fast, then it's a very loose ball, like this one.
So you just want to take your time.
That's what my granddaughter did. She was helping, y'all. She was helping. Sometimes that help isn't really help, but you can always redo it. That's a good thing. You can always redo it. Like I said, most of the higher end stores, it comes
in a shank.
Shank.
Especially if it's a hand dyed.
But they will wrap it for you if you ask them to. I just happened, I like the way they look, you know, not caked, until I decide what I want to do with them. Once I decide, then I'll sit down and do a whole mess of them.
But if you don't have one, they will at the yarn shops. You just ask them if they wind. Most all of them do, and they will wind it for you.
So then I have a whole bunch of them here already wound. That's for a project, and they're labeled. Everything up here in a bin is a project. So I'm way behind on doing projects. But starting the business has put a hold on my crocheting time, my peace of mind time, my sanity time, therapy time. Although every Saturday, Paige and I, with a couple girlfriends, we try to get together as often as we can on Saturday. Go have a cup of coffee, have lunch, sit back, crochet, you know, gab about whatever, and we get minimal crochet time in. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's, you know, gab more than crochet. And it's like, no, we need to crochet. Sometimes it's all about crochet. Like I said, this can be tedious, but if you have, you know, a child or an older child, you know, 8, 9 up, or a grandchild, this is something that they would love to do. Just sit here and, because they're making something, they think.
It's a good way to bring them into the art of yarn.
Yeah.
Get
I
them
have
hooked.
a big TV over in the studio, and sometimes I'll just sit there and just, while I'm watching something.
Here is another trick. So here's the cake finished on the winder. I like to make sure that I keep my little tabs, all the information on the yarn together with the yarn. I don't know how many times they have gotten separated and you don't know which one goes where, you can't find it, and you're trying to remember exactly what is this yarn, where did I get it, what is it made out of, everything. Sometimes it's hard to tell for sure, especially if I want more, I will know. If you like to pull from the center, I like to pull from the center. I take and I pull that little piece that was through the little slats up, so I have it. You can take this, and as you pull your cake off of there, you're just going to push the yarn information down into the center, and I'll show you.
So it kind of takes place of the
and it will hold it right in there for you, okay, so that it's down in there, that little piece of paper right there, so that you do not lose it. Have it there all the time. And here's my little center pull.
And show them the side of the cake. See how pretty it is?
Cake. It
and
is ready.
That all it is. This ball winder, get my little computer back on because I can't remember, is from Knit Picks Ball Winder, Yarn Winder, exact one on oh, you can't see that, let me bring it over. Is $19.99 on Amazon.
And it says here on the side of the box, you can visit them at knitpicks.com.
Like I said, we don't buy into the fancy just to have it. It's the bigger ones are nice, but the some results.
Well, and I think that the big wooden ones the shops have, they're really only the ones who need it because they're winding yarn all day, so it has to hold up.
Yeah,
to a lot of winding.
If I could get one, I'd want a machine winder.
But this is for home use. This is really all you need to get started.
Yeah,
this type of If
I really wanted to spend money, I'd get one that was a machine. But it's the same setup, but there's this part of it is a machine, and it doesn't, so you don't have to stand there and crank. Mm-hmm. But about those, if you're not watching,
it can go haywire.
And you have a tangle, it will mess your stuff up. I have spent a yarn shop. My friend had one, and I have spent probably 30 to 40 minutes untangling my yarn.
Don't take your eyes off
And
of the
I had to
yarn when
cut
you're
it.
winding.
And I had to cut it because there was no other way. So everything has ups and downs. This is all you need. A basic cake winder and an umbrella winder. That's the two things you need. I'm going to do another video on another way that you can wind or use as soon as I get the piece I left at my home crochet shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be getting that Saturday, so I'll do a quick video on that, and we will be offering those on our website.
Mm-hmm.
So until whenever
Next video,
we want to remind you, please like and share our videos. Please follow us on Facebook under the same name, Mockingbird Yarn Studio. Please go to our website, www.mockingbirdyarnstudio.com, and fill out the information below. You'll get the newsletters, you'll get our synopsis on yarn winding, on subscription boxes, all that kind of great info and sales and deals and what's coming up. One of the things we have going on now, if you sign up now through December, every week we'll be picking a couple of winners to win free yarn. I said free, y'all. So I showed a video where we have some, but here's just some of the things that are coming up. These are premium hand-dyed, hand-painted yarns. This one right here is $48 for this skein. So you want to get in on that. Again, it's www.mockingbirdyarnstudio.com. You can reach out to us on YouTube. Leave us your comments. Like I said, Facebook. You can get a hold of us. And we really, really enjoy hearing y'all's feedback. So, until next time, again.
yeah, we will see you down the road.
Bye from Mockingbird.